The vision. It is time to close our eyes and listen. Open up our hearts and make a vision. And realize this world that we live in and what it has done and where it's going. But wait, there's something missing. It started with the virus taking over our population. It was killing millions for no distinct reason. Kobe and Gigi died before they could play another season. On February 23rd in 2020, we lost Ahmaud Arbery, who was only 25 years old. He was shot 3 times by a racially motivated white man while jogging home. On March 13th of 2020, we lost Breonna Taylor, who was shot and killed by a white police officer sent after a botched raid was made to her apartment. On May 25th in 2020, we're still fighting for peace and equality, even after the death of George Floyd, who was weakened, shouting, "Please, I can't breathe." On January 10th of 2023, we lost Tyree Nichols, who was only 29 years old. He was attacked and beaten by 5 black cops during a traffic stop, allegedly driving reckless, and he was just trying to get home. It hurts hearing a young man of color shot for his mother, and he didn't do anything wrong. Why were 5 of you even needed? He wasn't even a threat. The real threat is those who don't know how to control their use of violence without a sense of regrets and a sense of satisfaction hate. Justice for Tyree Nichols and justice for all. Is it even wrong to be black? Is it wrong to be a colored man or woman? How many more need to be hurt? We need to stop all of the hatred, brutality, and violence and discrimination. Instead, we need to open up our minds and make a vision. We need to end policing and racial injustice in the United States as a nation, or the world as we know it will become our next extinction. And I'm still lost for words for parents who lost their children in the Texas mass shooting. It will always continue to make us seethe, including those who died amongst the shooting in Buffalo due to racial casualties. God forbid, from leaders like Sergeant Truth, was an outspoken advocate for abolition, temperance, civil and women's rights. Right behind her was Marianne Shad, who continued Sergeant's fight. Chadwick Boseman, who was fighting a long battle with colon cancer, known for playing so many historical black figures, leaders, singers, and dancers, and he will always be our Wakanda forever. These black leaders of both men and women have visions. We need to open up our minds and listen. We need to continue to love and care for our sisters, our brothers, our fathers and mothers, our families and friends and teachers and others. Rest in heavenly peace for all those that we have lost. You'll always be appreciated, remembered, prayed upon, and loved. Just seeing how we are today is so sad and deceiving. The world is so corrupt, you can't pack up your stuff and say, "Mama, I'm leaving," because we have lost our vision. We've become too blind to believe, to see the work that our people fought to receive, because our minds have become too weak and naive. Remember our ancestors like Martin Luther King, who had a speech. "I have a dream." He imagined a future in which his sons of the former slaves and the sons of former slave owners could sit down together at the table of the brotherhood, and a future in which his 4 children were not judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. Even Booker T. Washington overcame many barriers to make sure our education became more superior. From Rosa Parks to Jackie Robinson, from Harriet Tubman to again Booker T. Washington, from Michael Jordan to Michael Jackson, from Tyler Perry to Toni Morrison, from Ella Fitzgerald to Whitney Houston, from Aretha Franklin to Zero Neale Hurston, from Barack Obama to Marvin Gaye, from Rihanna, Nicki Minaj to Beyonce, from Louis Armstrong to Jimi Hendrix, from Maya Angelou, Langston Hughes to even Malcolm X. It all comes to the question, what are the steps that we need to take to be next? The steps to change the views of the young-minded. The steps to make sure we don't yet again become divided. Can you see the vision? Because till this day, men and women are still treacherous, just because they think that their race is superior. People nowadays tell themselves that their life is inferior because we as a community, a nation, the people within our human population, say pretend that our problems aren't there. We need to see that it's not about the gender, the skin tone of a human being. Because you can love who you want to love. You can believe in what you want to believe in. Because last time I checked, we are all different. Last time I checked, we are all different, but there's no need to be condescending. That at the end of the day, we're all the same because we are human, just like how animals and insects are different, but they're still equal. All of these riots and still like cause and distinct violence should have become a sequel. And I get it. I truly understand. There's a time in our lives when we need a helping hand. You probably woke up one morning and everything was better. It turns out it was just fiction because we are still dreaming. You have high hopes to help distract yourself from your inner demons. So why continue to use violence? It won't make a silence. It only makes noise, creating more tension and bloodshed. Why use brutality? Why is there brutality when we are a nation? We lost the mentality. So I need you to come back to reality. And let me ask you this. If you fight or kill or bully or talk bad to someone else, how do you even feel afterwards? Do you feel redeemed, happy, relieved? Why ruin someone else's life due to your self-pity? Swatting and packing and fighting and killing and shooting, insulting and bullying doesn't solve a damn thing. It solves how much bad there is in all of us than there is good. It shows that we have lost our vision. You can sometimes see one's vision by looking into one's eyes. Some make up lies claiming, I did this, I did that, I got this, just for clout. Half the people that say these things don't even truly understand what they're talking about. Now open your eyes and see it. As you see, reality has been hitting different. Let it trigger the feeling that you have in your system. Let's stick together through this lesson. Be more appreciative of our blessings. For those who fought in wars, faced slavery and oppression, instead of staying quiet or being distraught in silence. Because he, she, he and her, his, hers, they, them, I, you, we are all victims. It is time to open up our eyes, our minds, our hearts, our souls, and listen. Because this world that we live in now really needs fixing. So I ask you, what is your vision? Thank you.